welcome. My name is Heroin Bob and welcome to Bob Buys. I am a part-time reseller in the state of Virginia. If you are new here and also new to reselling means that I go to places like charity shops, thrift stores, and retail locations to buy stuff for hopefully really cheap to flip on sites like Amazon, Etsy, and eBay. Now, I have what we like to call in reselling a death pile. So it's a pile of inventory, items that I have purchased for resale that I have not got around to listing on the various platforms that I sell on. So what I am doing is that I am doing these list with me videos where I pick 10 items from my death pile. I talk about them, like why I bought them to begin with, a little bit about them. So that way, if it's something that you're interested in, or maybe you can learn a little bit about more of the items, because I did notice that there is a lot of resellers here on YouTube that do not do a lot of breakables and hard goods. So it might be something that interests you enough to branch out to add that as well. If you're wondering what that little tippy tap sound, as well as the old lady cry, that is my cat Moxie. She will probably hop up on this table at some point. Just so you know what that is. But let's go ahead and get into the items. So some of these are items that you guys saw me pick up in a thrift video, and some of these are items that like I never showed in a video. So we're gonna start with ones that I did not show in a video. So these are two ceramic, well, they're actually like slate apple plates. They're just cute little, you know, country farm chic wall decorations for someone's kitchen. They are done by Beth Darborough, and I paid $1 for both of them, like $1 total. Here comes Miss Moxie. Hello, baby girl. I picked these up because they were dirt cheap and they seem to be selling for about $10 to $15, so I'm gonna throw these up for about that much. And it's very, like I said, country farm decor for someone's kitchen. Cottage core is also something that is very in right now, and I can totally see this also fitting in that aesthetic. Don't worry, she's really good about not knocking things off the table, but you are probably going to see a bunch of her butthole. Can you just lay down for me, please, baby girl? No? Okay, well, I hope you guys like cats. If not, then my channel is probably not for you. Thank you for being here so far, and I hope you have a nice life. The next item I picked up, it is this map. I decorate with a lot of maps in my house. Actually, up here, which you can't see, it's off camera, is an antique map of Britain, and that I got a long time ago. But I got this because it is a sealed puzzle. I paid $5 for this at the Dab, and I bought it because, you know, with the coming of the new president, he's talking about, in order to help with COVID, going into an actual national lockdown. And I know last lockdown, puzzles were like an absolutely huge moneymaker for eBay, for reselling. And I bought this because it was new and sealed and in anticipation of that. If not, it's a really great puzzle. It's a large puzzle and it's made in the USA. So I figured it had a lot of things going for it. And that is why I picked this up. Plus it was only $5. When I scanned it, there weren't any comps at the time. So I'll put it up for 20 and see what happens. This is my life, by the way, is this all the time. Okay, so again, something else you haven't seen in the video. This was free. This is just a little, this is actually like a phone holder or an iPad holder. It's got this little flappy here, and you just set your phone in here and this little fox will hold it for you. It is still got the original tags on it and the original thing. I don't know, Beanie Babies for me normally only go for between $5 and $10 depending on what it is, but it is new, so I will go ahead and list this as well. Child, fur child, please, please. Something else that wasn't in a video are these two Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's all of them, and they are the original Turtles, or at least that's what the graphic is, but these were done in 2015, so It's like they have the vintage graphic, but the modern looking Ninja Turtle on it, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm gonna just sell this as a set. I don't know, maybe $10 with free shipping. But again, this was free, so I'm just, again, getting it out of my debt pile. I made a TikTok about these, but I did not show them in a video. This is a pair, again, of going cottagecore. Sometimes when I buy vintage mugs, I buy a lot of vintage mugs and glassware because in my area, if it doesn't sell within a month in our thrift stores, it gets smashed and trashed. And I love vintage ceramics and glassware, so I try to save as much as possible while still also making money at the same time. I got these because they fit into the cottagecore aesthetic, and they're vintage from the late 70s, early 80s. They're just cute, big, thick, excuse you, ma'am, thick mugs. But I will put these up on both eBay and Etsy, probably for around $15 plus shipping. Now, everything else I think was in a video. Child. But I'm not sure because this stuff was probably in a video, but it was such a long time ago. I don't remember anything. And then these things were in a more recent video. So this is, ma'am, this is a vintage mug by Grant Howard. I got it because rainbow. And also I really like this style of mug. It's less likely for me to tip it over when it has fluid in it. So I do very much like this style of mug. It still holds a nice amount of coffee while also making it, baby girl, can you, I'm gonna put you down, okay? Thank you. But again, about $10 for that. I also have this pair of Starbucks mugs. This was $1.25 for me. And I'll sell them as a set for probably around anywhere $15 to $20. This is a McCoy USA. It's just a bowl, look like a nice little, I don't know if this is supposed to be like flower or cabbage leaf. It kind of looks like cabbage leaf. Actually, it just kind of looks like a bunch of butts. Maybe it's just me, but it just kind of looks like a bunch of green troll butts. It's probably just me. But I know there are a lot of people that collect McCoy, and I did not see any similar items listed on eBay. So I hopefully will get about 10 to 15 for this. If you've never seen what the McCoy looks like, it's very easy to tell. It literally just says McCoy on it. This next piece, I got it again because I try to save stuff smashed and trashed from being smashed and trashed. This is Hara Daisy Fair. This is oven detergent proof. I guess that means the graphic won't fade. But this is definitely a very 70s piece as far as the motif goes. And it is a very nice, like, on the table. Again, this goes very well with cottagecore, something you would have in your lovely cottage in the woods. And I try to keep with trends here. So again, about 10 to 15. I didn't see any listed currently on eBay, so hopefully that'll go well. And then this beautiful Pyrex piece. This is the Autumn Wheat Harvest. This is from the late 70s, early 80s. This is one of the last patterns that Pyrex made before they decided to stop doing cool things like this. This style of mixing bowl, this would have had a set of 4. So this is the largest of the 4 mixing bowls. This particular style of mixing bowl is called Cinderella. It's really easy to tell because it's the only mixing bowl that Pyrex has that has this beautiful like pour handle on both sides. They do make regular mixing bowls in this pattern that does not have this, and that's just the regular Pyrex. And Pyrex, as always, is marked on the bottom. And if you decide to sell Pyrex, there are plenty of resources to help you look up patterns. There are also plenty of collectors on Facebook. If you have like a promotional pattern, so one that was either made specifically for a company or free with purchase for a business or a grocery store, those are normally more valuable because they were a limited quantity, and groups like Facebook, collectors groups, are really good resources for that. Also, if you need help figuring out what kind of Pyrex piece you have, they almost all have numbers. So this one on the bottom says 444 and 41 at the top, and then also it has 24 at the bottom. That normally denotes the style, the size, and the pattern. So just information for y'all. I don't find Pyrex very often in my area that is at a price for resale. Almost all Goodwills and thrift stores mark this up. So I always pick it up when I find it, and this, because it is one of the more recent patterns, only sells for about $10 to $15. So I will enjoy this until it sells because it is absolutely beautiful. I love this color orange. But I guess I've talked about them enough. Let's get to listing. So I did not like how I was hunched over last time to do the last listing video, so I went ahead and put it on the second height. This is an adjustable desk. This is the height it was on as it's going down, and then this is the height that is a little bit more here for me. So I love this desk. This was a Christmas present to myself, and I am very pleased with it. So another 10 items, photographed, put away, and listed. This was my count before I started. This is my count after I started. So I am back above 250 listings on eBay. I'm very pleased with that. As you guys maybe have noticed, my sales have started to go up since I started listing again. So if you are not having sales, maybe get to listing. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I very much appreciate you all watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hero.